that's why I'm a little confused. But I'm hoping you all had good rest and you're alert and you're willing to dive deep into this whole aspect of being very close and equal to Baba. Yeah, I think Sister Raki requested that we revise the Murli of 24th of October 1981. And I believe this is that Murli where Baba is actually talking a lot about his form of being love, his form of being beloved. One thing that we always appreciate, when we listen to the Murli is that Baba really touches the chord of the heart, right? So, yes, most important question I think that Baba asked is, what do you feel? God has many forms. Is it true? Is it false? Are the devotees in their thinking, are they right? Are they wrong? Maybe if you can participate, it would be really nice. And if you are in a place where you can unmute and you can have a conversation, then we can make this a little like a chit chat kind of a thing, rather than me just talking and you just listening. Because I believe that this Murli has already been read. So you would already know the answers. So it's just a little bit of revision to make the points firm for myself and to make them more practical, if you will. So if you have a paper and pen, maybe that would also help for this session. I think it will be nice to kind of do a little churning as we go further. So what is your answer? You feel God has many forms? Hmm? How many of you feel God has many forms? Or you feel, no, God has only one form, He is incorporeal point of light. How many of you believe that? Huh? When you say yes, yes is for the first question or the second question? Hmm? The first question is, does God have many forms? One form. And the second question is, does God have only one form, which is incorporeal point of light? What is your answer? Who thinks yes to
Yeah,
both?
yes, it's one form there, which is the point of light.
One form. Acha. What else?
But we can
Others?
see in different relationship though.
Mm, right. One form, many relationships. Okay. That's smart answer. Yes, yes, very right. So Baba said in the Murli actually that the devotees say that God has many forms. Uske kai roop hai, right? And it is true, actually, God has many forms, right? In the sense of his relationships that he has with us and his attributes or his tasks, that he comes and performs on the planet. So, in the physical sense, if you will, yes, he has one form which is incorporeal, point of light, just as the soul has. But then Baba has many forms. Bahurupi, he's called Bahurupi in Hindi, meaning he can take on any form, any relationship. Even in the Murli, when Baba just says Bab Dada, sometimes Bab Dada means big brother and father together, right? Elder brother and the father together. Sometimes it means father and grandfather together. So even with one word, sometimes he plays with the words, with the relationships. And I think Baba loves to play with the words, with the relationships. When sometimes he says, I am the father, Brahma is the mother, right? So, what are the different relationships that we experience with Baba? And of course, the very common ones, I think you all would agree with me. Every one of us knows those ones, right? The common ones, I think we all are aware. And very easily we talk about those, and they include, sorry, father, mother, teacher, guide, friend, beloved, right? These are the basic relationships. And within that also, like Baba was saying this morning in the Sakar Murli, that he is parent, he is the father, mother, and he is teacher and Sadguru, three in one, correct? But besides this, what are the other relationships? What are his other
Child,
relations? Huh?
child.
Child, yes, he's heir. Baba said, make me your heir. Very good. He's our child. Anyone is Kumari here or Kumar? Not other Kumar means
He's a companion, he's a beloved.
his companion, his beloved. Yes. So if you are a Kumar or a Kumari, right? So then also you feel Baba is your heir. Baba is your child. Yes. You feel that relationship?
Yes, I think Papa wants to experience that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have to
Yeah.
experience that also.
Right, right. So, in US, sometimes people tell me, oh, Baba is child only for mothers. And I'm like, hello. So it's not like that, right? Baba can be your heir in the sense you surrender everything with Baba and you experience how then Baba also surrenders himself to you. So in physical, you don't have to be a mother or a father, and only then you will experience the relationship of a child with Baba. In that relationship of a child with Baba, also you can experience lot of attainments, even if you are physically not that, right? So what other relationships beside that? Yeah. Somebody has to help me with the chat. Okay, spouse. That means beloved. Beloved is like husband or companion is like that. But that is same thing. Friend, mother, father, those are covered. Besides these common ones, what are other relationships with Baba?
You
Uh,
establish a relationship with the Father at the moment what you need. So, for example, I have been experiencing Father God as my business partner. Um,
Mm. Yeah, business partner. Okay, that's a good one. Very good. Yes, so Baba is like our business partner. Okay. What else?
Certain.
Sajan is, you can put
Or
it in the same thing, like beloved. He's senior doctor. That's nice. Okay, he's surgeon. Yeah, so he's our doctor. He's our most obedient servant, although that's true, but I don't like that. He's boss. Yes, he's our boss. Very nice. He's supreme surgeon. Very good. He's our big brother, right? What else? Very nice. More. Huh? Baba also says, I am professor, right? He's big professor. He's guide. Guide is Sadguru. It's same thing. It's already covered. What else? What are the other relationships? Hmm? So he can be our driver, right? He can be our co-worker. I can have a relationship with him as he's being my gardener, my helper, my research professor. Yeah, all of that, right? So Baba says that you experience all these relationships and you will experience different forms of Baba. And why it is important? Because they say variety is spice of life, right? If you are with the same person, same relationship, same thing, you might get little bored. And so sometimes you bring variety in your connection with Baba, in the way you talk with Baba, like how you would talk with a friend versus how you would talk with your mother. So there is difference. My travel partner, yeah, very nice. So all these different relationships, why Baba reminds us of them, so that in any moment, in any time period in my life, whether I am on the road, whether I'm at home, whether I am in a park, whether I'm in the garden, wherever I am, I can experience Baba's presence, right? That's the whole crux of this feeling different relationships with Baba, experiencing different relationships with Baba, because then I can actually experience Baba in a very practical form. Hmm? प्रत्यक्ष में अनुभव करना, right? And so sometimes you create such situations where you see that Baba is actually with you, right? And then he says, on the basis of his task, right? On the basis of his task also, he can take many different forms. So what are different tasks that Baba does? Hmm? What are different tasks? Laundryman, okay, good. Hmm? Is boatman, okay. He comes and takes our boat across, okay, fair enough. I'll give you that point. What else? What are different things that Baba comes and does? He's goldsmith, very nice. He's giver of the knowledge, right?
Yeah.
He gives us truth or gives us knowledge.
Makes us
Establishes
pure.
peace, makes us pure. He's purifier, very good. He makes us, he gives us knowledge, so he's giver of the knowledge. He establishes peace, so he's establisher of heaven, very good. What else? What else does Baba do? He's magician, wonderful. Yes, he's magician. He transforms us from being Tamopradhan to being Satopradhan, right? Big difference in the two. He's examiner, okay. That's an interesting one. I didn't think that, Amy. I will take that. Very nice. He helps in self-discovery. Okay, so he's like a catalyst. He helps us to move closer to our truth. Very nice. What else? Hmm? What else Baba does? One very important thing you all are missing. Hmm? Elevates us, right? Okay. He elevates us. He takes us into ascending stage. Hmm? And then Baba is also liberator. He establishes new world. Already someone said that, right? He
He's a
establishes heaven.
beautician who beautifies us with
He's a beautician. Yes, he beautifies us. Very
Hmm.
good. So these are some of the, again, common things that we remember, right? And so if I see Baba as purifier, as bestower, right, constantly bestowing upon us, he's constantly creating the newness within us or the new world. He's liberator. He gives salvation and all the other things that Baba does, right? A big list you can make. And so when I remember Baba in these forms, that Baba is the one who bestows peace, Baba is the one who transforms the old world, Baba is the one who establishes heaven on earth. So then automatically what happens is I am experiencing different relation or different connection or different experience I'm having with Baba in that moment. And that helps me actually to have a very um, lively, not stale, but very lively kind of a connection with Baba. I like this. Baba is Dharamraj. Baba is God, right? After all, supreme entertainer. Yes, very beautiful answers. So maybe Rakiban, you share these chat messages with me afterwards. So then why Baba says that he has these different forms and, he comes and has this beautiful relationship with us. He's trying to bring this point home that Baba is actually ocean. And ocean means he is full. He's full, symbolizing fullness to some degree, but also unlimitedness. There is no limit to what he has to offer to us in unlimited ways. He can offer to us so many different things and in an unending way, like it will not finish. Even if all the souls in the world, 8 billion souls in the world, if they were to take from Baba, it would still not finish. So Baba then said that he has come to meet us at the shores of the ocean, right? Which kind of gives us the feeling of fullness, feeling of unlimitedness. And then he says, in the moonlight at the mountain top, so mountain elevated stage, he said, symbolizes elevated stage and the coolness of moonlight, meaning where all my senses are cool, where I am in a very calm and serene state, right? And then Baba was appreciating the love that we children have for Baba. He acknowledged that by saying that each one knows how to love. each one is singing a song for Baba. So without taking too much time, just in 2 seconds, which is your favorite song? Put that in the chat box. Which is your favorite song and why? Baba says, you're singing a song for Baba, and Baba can hear the words of that song. So imagine right now you're in front of Baba and you're singing that song. If somebody wants to sing it out loud, that's fine too. You can't take too much time. You have to answer quickly. Your favorite song for Baba.
Mera Baba.
Hmm. Dhanyavad Tera. Okay. Which what everyone can write and why you feel like that. Because he teaches us how to love. Okay. Which is your favorite song and why? आबू का तीरथ तुमको पुकारे. Okay. Simmer simmer sukh pao. Beautiful. What else?
This song in Hindi has just one line. तुमसा दीन बाबा कोई नहीं जहां में.
Very beautiful. Yes.
Sung by Mahendra Kapoor.
Yes. I'm aware. Yeah. I know the song. It's very beautiful song. जो प्यार मिला मुझको तुमसे. Yes.
There's another song which runs like this. Madhur Ragini Sa Tera Pyar Baba. That's what
Yes. That's also a very beautiful song. Yes. So there are a lot of songs, right? And each one's heart sings songs for Baba. And Baba doesn't look at the tone or, the exact pronunciation or anything, but it's the bhavna and it's the words. And it's like you are singing that song for Baba and Baba really loves, right? So, very nice. So you remember your song, you sing that for Baba and you emerge your love for Baba. And then Baba says that how much you take from Baba is really only and only dependent on you. It's not dependent on Baba, how much you take from Baba. It has nothing to do with Baba. It's not that Baba gives love to some and does not give love to others, or Baba gives, his grace to some and he's not giving his blessings to some. No, he's an overflowing ocean, or he's an overflowing treasure store of love. And so Baba says, take how much ever you want to take. But what I felt interesting in that paragraph in the Murli was that he was saying, everyone takes, they are number wise in taking, but also Baba said they're number wise in accommodating, which is very interesting point. See, we are number wise in taking, we understand that because each one's receiving capacity is different, each one's connection with Baba is different, each one's understanding and realization of Baba being God is different, right? And so that creates number wise, and we understand that. But then Baba also said, once you have taken, then you also are number wise in accommodating it. That means, let's say I am experiencing a lot of love from Baba today. And then suddenly some test paper comes in the evening. And now I create thoughts of doubt, or I create thoughts of why, So suddenly I didn't accommodate that love. I realized that in that moment I just lost it. And so I'm not able to accommodate it to the same extent, Baba is saying. So which was very interesting point, that you know you take number wise, but you also accommodate it number wise, right? And then Baba is saying, yes, you know how to love Baba, but then you don't know how to fulfill the responsibility to that love, or towards that love. Like if somebody says to you that they love you, right? Now, if I'm saying I love you, then I also have to showcase that love, right? If I say I love you, but I don't care about you, I don't do anything for you, I don't be in your company, I don't even call you, I don't do anything, then who will trust? Right? So we say to Baba that, Baba, we love you, but then do we really fulfill the responsibility towards that love that we have for Baba? And the way Baba put it, he was saying, I'm not here to give a Murli class. I'm just here to have a heart-to-heart conversation with you children. And because it's heart-to-heart conversation, so it's easy for him to be in a little complaining mode, right? Right. So when Baba is doing, is indulging in heart-to-heart conversation, that means he's not official, right? He's light-hearted and he can say some things that he would otherwise not say. And so he says, children, even though you say you love me, but you still go around, you tour around, you go here, there, meet. So you have many others in your heart in a way. And that is mischievousness or tiredness is created. But the way Baba described mischievousness was also very interesting. Mischievousness is not in the sense of doing something wrong, outside world, in the outside world, but mischievousness in the sense he said that you come and teach me knowledge. Knowledge, I have taught you that yes, you are mine, whatever you are, however you are mine. And then you come and tell me, Baba, I am yours. Whatever I am yours. However I am yours. So Baba doesn't need those reminders, right? Does Baba need to be reminded of his duty or his, his role that he's playing or the knowledge that he has given? Do I have to go in front of Baba and remind him? Do I need to do that? How many of you do that, or you're guilty of doing that? And maybe you can create a determination in your thought that you no longer will go and tell to Baba. Baba, you said drama is beneficial, so yes, drama is beneficial. No, just know it is. You don't have to tell to Baba, right? So what we should tell to Baba? We shouldn't tell to him, I am yours.
We should tell him that I am yours, and also be ready to surrender unto him.
Tell him, you should tell him I'm yours, whatever I am, however I am. You can tell him, yes, Baba, I am yours, but not if you made a mistake and then you tell whatever I am, whatever mistakes I made, whatever weaknesses I have, now you take care, you are. No, not with that attitude. There's a
Yes.
difference in the attitude with which you go to Baba, right? So you have to
Yes,
be
and
very careful.
how he looks at us, in which vision he's looking at us, that vision, with that vision, that I am yours, with that vision.
Right. So not because I have a weakness and I'm not able to overcome it. And so I tell to Baba, I am yours, right? But with the attitude that, Baba, I'm willing to make the effort and I'm trying my best. But this sanskar is so deep, it's not turning. So then that kind of conversation you say that you can have with Baba, but not to remind him of what he has told us, right? Or Baba, you said you are the liberator, now you have to liberate me. No, not like that, right? So our conversation with Baba also has to be very royal, right? Our conversation with Baba has to be very clear and it has to be very specific. Sometimes I feel that God will read between the lines and do what we have told him, right? Sometimes we tell to Baba some things and those things manifest. And when they happen, we're like, oh, did I really say that? But if you think about it, then you will find that, yes, you had mentioned it to Baba. I have many examples like that, but all of you might also have such examples in your Brahmin life where you think why I'm here, and then you realize, but I asked for it. I did tell to Baba, you know. So that's why your conversation with Baba, I felt, should be very, very clear, should be very royal, should be, you know, very specific sometimes. And not to get tired. We get tired because, why do we get tired? Hmm? Why do we get tired?
If we are body conscious, we will get tired. If we are
If you're
soul
body conscious, we get tired. Okay.
conscious, Baba will never get tired. That's my
Mm,
experience. Whenever I will
mm,
forget Baba, I'll get tired. I'll get bored.
mm.
Baba is in my remembrance, and some part of the Murli's portion is in my consciousness, then I will not get tired.
Right. So
Also, I
body
will get
conscious.
tired when
Huh?
I tell Baba that all is yours. I know you will manage it, but yet I don't give everything to Baba. I still keep thinking about those things. So
Hmm.
when Baba says, "Na boj uthana pasand karte ho," so then how we will become halka?
Mm. Right. Right. So you
This
get
time I
tired.
want to share that
Uh-huh.
even whatever you do, even if it's your regular work and whatever, if you do it in remembrance and with such joy, you never get
Mm.
tired. I know even at work, a lot of times people will come and ask, how come you still look so fresh? It's 8 o'clock, you've been
Mm.
working 12 hours. And I've seen when you look fresh because you're not tired, and you're not tired because you're doing it joyfully. And in the name of Baba, in the name of the Almighty, whatever you do, it has
Mm.
to be in His name. You'd never get tired.
Interesting. Very good. For me, personally speaking, my body can get tired if I am, especially, you know, sometimes in how many hours we have big programs, and you're working from morning to evening almost, you know, from Amrit Vela to almost nighttime sometimes. And yeah, my body will get tired, my legs will hurt, but your face is still cheerful, and that's what is, you know, tirelessness. It's not that you're suffering because you were doing what you were doing, but tiredness, actually, what Baba is speaking is the mental tiredness, right? Which comes mostly, I'm not saying that's the only reason, but mostly it comes because of the question why. Why this one is doing that? Why that one is doing that? Why this is not like this? Why this is not being fixed? What can be done? You know, so this question of why, it's a lot of wastage is created. And wherever there is wastage, wherever there is leakage, the energies of the soul is being lost. And that kind of drainage, right, is what makes us very tired. Hmm? So yeah, somebody said waste negative thoughts. We forget it is drama, and drama is kalyankari. It's the mind that becomes tired, actually, right? Unresolved issues, or it could be uncontrolled things. You can't control certain things, and it's just as is. We can't accept that. So, moving forward in the Murli, Baba said that if you really call yourself as Baba's lovers, you know, and Baba, you see Baba as your beloved, then there are two main aspects that Baba touched upon. And he said that if you want to be lover of the beloved father, then you have to match him in the dress and match him in the weight. So when you look at a bride or a bridegroom, or when you look at a husband and wife, or when you look at two people who are in love, usually they look little bit, you know, kind of a match, right? If somebody wears a very beautiful sparkling dress, whereas the other person is wearing a tethered cloth, or you know, torn piece of cloth, or not so good looking, dull colored cloth, who will say that they are together? They're a match? No. So Baba said in the Murli that to be a match, to be equal to the Father, Baba is sparkling all the time, 100% beautiful, right? Hmm? He's ever beautiful. And so I can't allow any stains to be there in me. And my weaknesses or my negativities, right? These are like stains, or absorbing someone else's negativity can also become my stain. And so I have to be very, very careful. What are different stains already present that I need to clean? But how can I protect myself from getting stained further? Right? Like those of you who do cooking, and especially if you are cooking wearing a white dress or a white sari, you know how much care you have to take, right? And after a point in time, of course, you become used to it, but you still have to protect your white sari from getting stained, right? And so if it gets stained by mistake, what do you do? Now, let's say you're wearing white and now we're working in the kitchen, you're doing seva in the kitchen, and there is a stain on your cloth, on your clothes. What will you do? Will you let it be and say, oh, drama, it's okay? Huh? Bijit Bhai
You
saying you
will
will
clean
erase.
it. You will clean it.
You will clean it, you will wash it, okay? You will clean it up immediately, right? That word immediately is important. Inform Baba about it. You have to go instantly and wash it out, right? If you wash it immediately versus if you wash it after 10 hours or next day, what is the difference?
When you wash it immediately, the possibility of the stain getting completely cleaned is higher.
Yes.
However, when you keep it for a longer period of time, it will still have some kind of stain left.
Right, right. So you're an experienced soul, Rakhi, right? We all know actually from our experience that if some stain falls on our white dress or on our sari, then if we don't wash it immediately, sometimes then we have to struggle in removing it because it becomes very firm. Whereas if we go instantly and wash it out, then it can come out very easily because it's fresh. So similarly, I have to watch myself as a soul now. Next time you sit in front of Baba, you ask Baba, that be the mirror in front of me, and let Baba show you and see for yourself if there is any stain. If not, congratulate yourself, and move forward with pride and dignity. But if there is any stain, then instantly let Baba know that Baba, I need to get rid of this stain. You are the purifier, your pure energy is coming and the stain is being removed. It's very important for me to become equal to Baba in this context where the soul is sparkling, the soul is radiant, the soul is, beautiful with its innate qualities, the eternal qualities, right? Now, then second thing Baba talked about was the weight. And he says that if a match, if there are two people and one is extremely heavy in weight and one is extremely light in weight, how will that look? Hmm? That will also not look good. No, we will say, no, yes, he kaisi jodi hai. Right? Of course, these days there is no body shaming, so we're not going into that, but just visually doesn't look right. And so if Baba, who is extremely light and always light, ever light, and I become heavy because of things happening in my life, because of situations happening in my life, because of circumstances I have to face, because of people, because of whatever reason, if I am becoming heavy, 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 then Baba says it's not good. It will not make you a good match. It will not make you equal to me. And if you're not equal to me, then you can't be close to me. If you're not close to Baba, you can't take, you can't receive, you can't experience anything, right? So it's all connected. And so, how can we become light? Who remembers? According to the Murli, how will you become light? If you're heavy, what will you do? Hmm? Exercise. Very good.
ये
Yes.
साक्षी अ, इस खेल को साक्षी होकर देखने से we'll be very light. What
Uh-huh.
happened?
Okay. Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
No whys, no wow, what, no how, no when.
Right, right. So two things Baba mentioned in the Murli. One is spiritual exercise, which Bijit Bhai said, which is true. And in that, Baba always says this drill, right? Go up, go down, go up, go down. So basically, you go to the incorporeal world, you sit with Baba, touch him, and then you come back to the corporeal world. You become a karma yogi. You go to the angelic world, you become an angel, you see Baba, and then you come down and you become a karma yogi. You go to the, soul world and you serve the entire trio of souls and you come down and you become a karma yogi. So this kind of exercise of going up and down, this exercise is important. When the mind is constantly indulged in doing this exercise, then we feel light. We don't take any burden. And the second thing Baba said, what makes you very heavy is wastage. Whether it is wasting time, whether it is wasting thoughts, whether it is wasting your powers, whether it's wasting, wastage in relationships, connections, all of that wastage. Again, it's the same concept like we talked in tiredness. If I am wasting, naturally I am draining my energy. There is a leakage. And so no matter how much you're taking from Baba, it's not getting accumulated because it's being drained. There is a leakage. And so that leakage doesn't help me to, be powerful, be in that state of power where I am light, but it makes me heavy quickly, right? So again, in the daytime, it's important for me to check how many times I was able to do the exercise, or how did I use my time, my thoughts, my energies, did I use it in a worthwhile way? These are some of the questions that can be part of your chart, right? Now, Baba says a true lover is someone who becomes as he is, meaning as Shiv Baba is, and what Shiv Baba is. So really, you have to ask yourself, what is one? I mean, you can do many, but let's pick one. What is one main thing that you like about Baba? If you have to pick one thing about him, how he is, and what he is, what will you say? One thing as he is. How is he and what he is? So what will be your answer? He's
Om Shanti,
unconditional.
sister, if you're speaking about the qualities and all, I think they are immeasurable. As he is only refers to the form, because that's where it comes, the incorporeal. He's just light. So what he is his qualities. He's altruistic, he's lovable, and his content. But as you were talking, sister, I was just thinking about sharing with you, but I didn't know if it's just a kind of a naughty thing I had with him. See, when Baba said, "You're so heavy, you're too heavy, and your beloved is too light." That when this Murli was going on, I don't know, we read it now for the first time. But earlier when it's read it, I said, Baba, what is this? Don't you watch movies? I have seen these heroes and all carrying their heroines, whatever may be their weight. Come on, how can weight, you are the superhero of all of us. How is it you can't carry us? And secondly, you're going to carry us nuru me, I mean in your eyes, you're saying. It was just a kind of, I don't know. I was When you were reading, I was just reminded. I don't know whether it's
You
relevant.
were just being
But
playful with Baba, which is fine.
no, yeah, it was nice. But of course, what he is just, he's light. He's a form. I'm sorry. As he is means he's light. Naturally, then only light and light can mean. What he is what he's made up of, his qualities. My Baba is like that, so I have to be like that, because I'm, as I said, I'm his own image. I have to be what he is, his qualities in number. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Thank you, Girijaben. But, as he is, like, for example, yes, he is point of light and I'm point of light, big deal about it. But as he is light. So can I be light? Ask yourself, am I light all the time? It's not about the physical weight again, right? But light in my mind, light in my heart. Am I always smiling? How do you know if you're light? Somebody who is light, they will always be cheerful. They will always be happy. They will always be, humorous around people. They will not make others also tense or heavy. So, am I light? But as he is means he is light. As he is means he's always sparkling. Am I always sparkling? As he is means he is truth. Am I truth like Baba? Am I true like that? As he is means he is immortal. Do I feel like that? Or I still have fear in me? So these are some of the things, and you can churn more and think about as he is means what? What does it
Can
mean
you
as
say
he
he
is?
is encompassing? Like, you go
Mm,
near and next to him, you just get
mm,
filled.
yeah,
Something as if, भर जाता है. You just get
yes,
filled. Because I remember this was the experience of some of these people when they
right.
were, this past regression which they were taken. They said they just went to a light, and when they asked them, how do you know that was God? They said, when we went close, it was just encompassing. It was as
Mm-hmm.
if fully saying that I'm there, I love you. Somebody, a kind of, it's a sukun
Empathetic.
which you get.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah, yeah.
sukun.
Mm. Yeah, so that is as he. So you have to touch into that one aspect of Baba and then, become equal in that. Start with one thing. Of course, we know all the answers, but we don't have to go in everything. If we just start with one thing, then also it will help us. And then what he is, like somebody said, he's merciful, and somebody said he's sweetest of all. He's the unconditional. Yeah, he is superhero, means he's almighty authority, right? He's super cool. So this is what he is. He is, and you fill in the blank. So what is that quality of Baba? Like for me, for example, sometimes I feel he's amazing detached observer. Nobody in the world can be as detached observer as he is. Like he can see the entire globe, he can know everyone's part, and he can see what people are doing and what they're indulging in it, and still he stays where he is. I'm just sometimes awestruck by his quality of being detached observer. He's unconditional giver of love, like no need for him to feel love from somebody for him to give love. So those are some of the qualities of Baba that you have to tap into, and you tell, this is what I really like about you, Baba. I mean, of course, we like Baba as he is whole, but still, what is he, because I want to become equal in that. So if tomorrow somebody looks at you, right, Rakhi Ben, and if you say unconditional thing is what you love about Baba, then you have to become like that. You have to become equal in that quality of Baba, what he is, right? Vijit Bhai also said the same thing. And so if Usha Ben is saying merciful, then you have to become equal in that quality. No matter what the world is giving to you, you have to showcase your mercifulness. You can't say, oh, I have been merciful 100 times, now I'm done. Now I can't take this, right? So you see where I'm going with this. Why it's so important? Because I have to recognize that one thing and then become equal in that. Because that kind of equality will bring you close to Baba, right?
Tina Ben, but there are certain things we cannot be 90, 100% like him. Now, take for example, he's eternal. He doesn't come in birth or death. Like he's got some exclusive qualities which makes him Paramatma. So because sometimes I feel if we just think I can become like him, then it'll become like the Hindu philosophy as Aham Brahmasmi. I get into that. So I feel, what is this equality, being equal called? Doesn't it stop somewhere? Because
Mm.
I would love to look up to him. I wouldn't
Right.
like to. I mean, I'm just asking you the measure of being equal.
Yeah, no, it's fair enough. And you know, we are not like Buddhus sitting here, right? We are sensible children of Baba. And we understand what is his is his. He will never come into mother's womb. And I'm not becoming equal in that. I'm not saying you to become like that, but it's one of his qualities. There are people in the world who are extremely merciful. So definitely I have that potential to become equal to begin with. If Baba is saying, then I have to trust and I have to tap into those sanskars of Baba where I can become equal. That's why I didn't say become equal to him in everything. You start small, you start from what you think is possible. Becoming equal to him in not coming in birth and cycle, that is not even the point to actually, you know. The point is that you pick one thing that you really like about Baba, because what you like about your lover or your beloved, you would want that to happen to you also. If I have a partner, especially if you're married, you would know that if there is something about your partner that you really like, there is great chance that you would want that to be in you also. But if you don't like something about, or you think it's impossible, then you are not even going to make effort. So it's about this awareness, you know, that I like this about Baba. I'm really awestruck. I'm wondering how does Baba do this? Can I also do that? You know, like I gave my own example of him being detached observer. So this is something that I am practicing these days, where I feel that if it's not necessary for me, then I don't need to speak. I have to be like an idol, you know, watch everything, but don't say anything. If there is no need or there is no value for my words, then I don't need to say anything. But sometimes we like to give our opinions even without being asked, and that's what creates problems. So, you know, you have to practice that. You have to practice that. And the more you practice, the more you become equal. That's where I was going with that point when Baba said, you know, as he is, what he is, you have to become equal in that. Because he's putting that as the foundation for coming close to Baba. He's saying equality brings you close to Baba. And so that's why for me, it is important that I have to become equal to Baba, at least in few things, if not everything, right? At least in few sanskars, I become equal to Baba. Then when Baba wants to show an example of someone who is unconditional in the way they love, Baba can say, okay, here is Rakhi-ban. She is the big example. He should be able to do that, right? I mean, that's what I would take pride in, that if Baba uses me as an example for something, you know, then that's the biggest achievement and you come close to Baba, right?
No, just what I wanted to just say here is I would love to look up to him, even
You
though
can
you're said
still look
equal.
up. You can still.
I would like to be a little step down, because love, take for example, love, unlimited love, world's universal lover. I would like to be, but I would like to still him be more than me. Then only I can find, oh, but you are, Baba, you're always, I try to reach you, but you're higher up, you're higher up. I don't know, I feel like I would like to look up to him.
It's fine. You can still look up to him, but you don't have to be below him to look up to him. I don't know how much, you know, if you look at the example of Shiv and Parvati, or if you look at the example of Radha and Krishna, you know, they sing so much praise of Krishna, unlimited praise of Krishna. And when they sing praise of Radhe, there are only 24, 25 praises, I believe. But the 25th praise is like everything that Krishna has, Radhe has. So suddenly it's like Radha is greater than Krishna. But it is nothing to do with, you know, looking down or looking up in that way. I don't know if you are able to assimilate this idea, but you don't have to worry. If you feel that you want to see Baba one notch up, it's fine. I mean, he will always be up. You know, father is father, no matter what. The son can become equal to the father, but the father is father. And, you know, you can never become a father. That we understand. But what Baba wants us as a father, he has this hope in his children that my children should become like me. They should go even ahead of me. Like Brahma Baba used to say to children, you should go ahead of me. And we all knew we can never go ahead of Brahma Baba. But still, he had that hope, so that can inspire children to become equal to the father. It's very simple logic that the father uses as a yukti, if you will, right, to bring his children close to himself. So can I understand that signal of Baba, and then can I take it on? You know, it nowhere means that you are going to become higher than Baba or anything like that, you know. But that is a form of respect also, no? So anyway, that's what Baba was saying in the Murli. I'm just revising the Murli that Baba spoke. And so Baba said that one thing which I really loved in the Murli, Baba said that stay in the sparkling world, you know, because if you stay with Baba, you stay in whether it is subtle region or it is incorporeal world. If you stay in this sparkling world, you will also begin to shine. You will also become full of sparkle. You will also begin to radiate, you know, beautifully, constantly. And so Baba wants us to become stable in that quality. It's not that I have the quality today and tomorrow it's not there, then I have it again, then it's not. That kind of souls, I don't think Baba is interested in. Baba wants children who are consistent, who are constant, who are stable. It's a very, very important quality. Consistency, you know, constancy is a very important quality that we can have. And that itself will make us come close to Baba, because Baba is consistent. As he is means he is consistent, he is constant, he is stable, he's ever. Sada Shuketa. Sada means always like that. Never fluctuates. So can I become like him in this, you know? So these are some of the things I picked up from the Murli, and my time is also over, right? Rakhi Ben, did I go overboard?
No, that's fine. There's no, you are on schedule.
Okay, okay. So we have to become like Baba, you know, we have to be his true lovers. And so just let's hold this awareness that no matter what we face in the world outside, but we will keep looking at Baba. You know, in the Bhog message a couple of weeks back when Moini Didi was here, she was offering to Baba Bhog, and I really loved what the Bhog message said, that um, that was the day when actually Nirvair Bhai also left the body. And so Didi was telling to Baba, need power. How do we get power? And so Baba said to her, which was a message for everyone, that just keep looking at me. Such a simple thing to do. And yet we children find it difficult. So Baba told her in the Bhog message that just keep looking at me. Just keep hearing me. Just listen to me. Just talk to me. I mean, this is what is, you know, a relationship of a lover and beloved is, right? You just want to look at them. You just want to listen to them. You just want to see them. You just want to be in their company. Yeah? Very, very beautiful relationship, whether you are a Kumari, Kumar, or mother, or, you know, anyone at any stage in your Brahmin life. You can still experience this beautiful relationship with Baba, where he is our beloved. So any comments, any questions, anyone wants to share anything, any further? Okay, if not, then shall we just do some meditation, Rakhi Ben?
Yes, Tina.
Yeah, okay. Thank you, everyone, and hope you enjoyed, and you will remember this Murli by heart, right? Acha, let's remember Baba. I'll just do a little commentary for just few minutes. Om Shanti. I stabilize myself in my own uniqueness, in my own eternal, innate, true identity. I let go of everything that is acquired in this physical dimension. It is in this eternal form I find myself to be a beautiful, sparkling star. And it is in this form where I am drawn towards the one who is the most sparkling star ever. My mind, my intellect, my heart begin to move in the upward direction. And I am pulled by the strings of love to be on this pilgrimage of remembrance. Far into the distance, I find myself reaching the land where my beloved resides. Very naturally being pulled to the deepest core of this realm, I find myself coming extremely close, and even closer and closer to the closest point that I can reach to Baba. I feel that I am worthy to receive His unconditional love. I feel a sense of belonging washing over me. I feel that I deserve Baba's attention, Baba's time, and Baba's vision on me. Just as I am constantly looking at Baba, I know Baba is also looking at me. Through His unlimited rays, He bestows upon me His unlimited love, His unlimited protection and support. Whatever I need, I know the source has it for me. Even without thinking, I receive it naturally, simply by being in His company. He knows me, and He knows my story. And just as I have belonged to Him, He belongs to me. There is this deep contract between the soul and the Supreme Soul to be with each other, to belong to each other, and to share this eternal relationship. I experience unlimited love, but also I experience myself coming close to Baba. My light is beginning to shine just like Baba's light. My qualities are being polished and refined, just like Baba's qualities are, the more I find myself absorbing his rays of light and might, the more I return to my purest, highest form. It is in this divine form that I truly fulfill my responsibility towards love for one Baba. I feel happy and content with myself and my efforts. And I can see that Baba is also very proud of me for where I am on this journey and where I ought to be. I take his love deep in my heart, and slowly I return back to the physical world. Even though I am in this corporeal form, no matter what action I perform, I will remember to infuse those actions with Baba's remembrance. I will be a karma yogi in every step, in every moment. And whenever I get chance, I will return to you to be in your company. Om Shanti. Shanti. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Have a good day ahead.
Om Shanti. Thank you to Baba. Thank you, Tina Ben. Thank you, Divine Family. See you tomorrow at 5 a.m. Till that time, have a blissful day.